Hey everyone, it's Kelly here, your Planet Fitness trainer from Keene, New Hampshire. I am so excited for all of you to be joining me for today's workout. Now remember, it's super important to stay active whether you're at the gym or at home. And this workout can be done at both. So if you're joining me from the club, I want you to go ahead, grab a pair of dumbbells and a bench. And if you're joining me from home, don't worry, you can simply substitute those free weights for something like water bottles, soup cans, books, or even just body weight. If you are headed back to the clubs, make sure you check out the crowd meter feature located in our Planet Fitness mobile app. It's a cool feature you can use to help you avoid those busy times at the gym. All right, today we're going to be focusing on a full body workout. So we're going to be working a little bit of everything. Now today we're going to be using our 30-minute circuit area, which is a great place to get a full body workout in just a short amount of time. This circuit is made out of strength training machines and cardio boxes, and you can start wherever you'd like. All you have to do is follow along in the order that the machines are labeled. All right, guys, make sure you take breaks when you need to. And remember, always follow along at a pace that fits you best. Your fitness is essential, so let's get moving with the warm-up. So for our warm-up, guys, we're going to start with some nice gentle neck rolls. We're going to keep the chin tucked in the front, and then we're going to just slightly tip it back in the back. We're going in one direction. Once you come back to center, I want you to switch directions and bring it back. Nice gentle neck rolls. We're not straining the neck, we're just loosening it up. Great job. And stretching is really important before your workouts because this helps get your muscles ready for physical activity and prevents injury. All right, we're gonna move to a single arm opener. We're gonna start with our right arm. We're just gonna open it up, do nice big circles. We're bringing that arm forward, okay? And if you want to place your hand on that shoulder, good. It'll just help you kind of think about the areas you're moving and warming up. And you don't have to make them as big as mine. You can make them smaller if you like. Let's reverse it. Let's bring it back. Good. And if you can, try to get the bigger circles. Really open up that joint. Great job. Keep going. I'm so excited for what we got coming up. All right, let's do one big one. And we're going to switch sides. So let's start with the other side. We're going to start by bringing that arm forward. Good. And again, if you want to start with a smaller circle, that's fine. But really try to get that bigger circle. Really stretch out that shoulder joint. You've got this. All right, one last really big one. And switch directions. Let's bring it back. Good. We're just opening up those joints. Getting our bodies warmed up for this full body workout. Good job. All right, one last really big one, and done. We're going to do some arm hugs. So what I want you to do is you're going to start by hugging yourself nice and tight, and then you're going to open up those arms as far as you can, okay? So we're stretching the back of our shoulders, and then as we open up our palms, and we're going to open up the chest and stretch along the front, okay? So we're just alternating between the two. Good job. You want to match your breathing. You're going to exhale as those arms come together, so exhale, and then you're going to inhale as they open back up. All right, and you don't have to bring it that far. If you just bring it just a little bit past, just to open it up, that's fine. Work with your own range of motion. All right, we're gonna do one last really big one. Really open it up at the end and release. All right, we're gonna go into some alternating side bends. Let's open up our stance nice and wide. We're gonna reach over to one side with the opposite arm and then switch sides. So we're stretching all along the body. Okay, we're just holding for a second and coming back. And again, you don't have to stretch as far as I am, just until you feel tension, hold it, and then reverse. Good. All right, one last one, and done. All right, we're gonna stretch out those quads. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that heel up towards our butt. We're gonna hold for a second or two, bring it down, and then switch sides. And if you need to hold on to something for support, definitely do so. You can also try my little belly button trick if you're a little wobbly. It helps you balance. So we're just holding for a second or two and switching sides. Last one, and gently release. Now we're gonna do a knee hug to hip opener. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that knee up, hug it in, and then you're gonna open it up and bring it down. Right? So you're just hugging that knee in for a second, opening up the hip joint and releasing back down. And again, definitely hold on to support if you need to. If not, just try to focus on a fixed point to help stabilize that leg. Last side. And done. All right, let's stretch out those hips a little bit more. So we're going to go into a side lunge. So we're going to open up nice wide. we're gonna lean down to one side. So you're gonna feel the stretch along the inner thigh and a little bit in the hip and groin. And then we're gonna switch sides, hold it for a second or two. Great job. And bring it back. Good. We're almost there. Keep moving. And then we're gonna get into our workout, starting with the calves. All right, last side. And bring it up. Great job, guys. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our first exercise. We're gonna start with the calf raise. So if you have your dumbbells, I want you to go ahead and pick those up. We're gonna start by sitting on our bench. Okay, we're gonna rest them on the bottom of our quads. Don't put them on your knees, put them on the bottom of the quad. And then you're just gonna come up to your tippy toes and back down, okay? Now, if you have the weight, I want you to keep going. If you don't have the weight, you can simply apply pressure with your hands, okay? Good job. You control your resistance if you don't have those dumbbells. So if you want to make it harder, press down a little harder. If you want to make it easier, don't press down as hard. If you don't have a bench, you can also do a standing calf raise where you're just coming up on those tippy toes as well. Exhale as you come up, inhale on the way down. Keep going. You feeling that burn in those quads? I'm sure as heck feeling it. Good. We got a few more. Let's do one last one. Really hold it at the top and bring it down. Great job, guys. All right, we're going to move into a tick-tock lunge. So for our tick-tock lunge, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the right foot. We're going to step forward into a front lunge. We're going to come back to center, and then we're going to go into a reverse lunge, and then back to center. Then we'll switch legs, step forward, back to center, and then there, okay? You guys ready? And go. Good, so we're doing forward lunge, center, and then into a reverse lunge, center. And you can decrease the range of motion, don't go as low. Do what feels best. We just want to keep moving. All right, make sure you're alternating which leg. So if you start with the right leg moving forward and back, and your left leg as a stabilizer, make sure you switch it the next time. Great job. Take your time with these. Really pay attention to your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings. Last one, and bring it up. Great job. We're going to move into a sumo squat. So we're going to start with a nice wide stance, toes about 45 degrees pointed outward. And we're just going to squat down and come back up. Really squeeze the glutes as you come back up, okay? This one's going to work your inner thighs and your glutes as well as those quads and hamstrings. Okay, you can also decrease the range of motion. You don't have to go as low. All right, you guys ready? And go. Sumo squat. If you want to add the weight, go ahead, pick up a weight, and you can add the weight, all right? Just keep moving. Got to work with what you got. So if you've got the weights, go ahead, use them. If not, you don't need them at all, and just keep squatting with me. Think about those glutes as you come up. Really squeeze them on the way up and slowly bring it back down. Good job. You've got this. We're moving together. All right. A few more. Keep going. Make sure you keep moving and feeling great. All right. Come on, we're working through this together. Keep going, you've got this. Few more, almost there. And again, you can decrease the range of motion if you're getting a little fatigued. All right, last one, make it count. And squeeze at the top. Great job. That was awesome. So now we're gonna do a reverse crunch. So if you have a bench, your reverse crunch, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hang on to the top with your hands, and you're gonna start with your feet together, and you're just bringing your knees into a reverse crunch and back down. All right, if you don't have a bench, no problem. You're just gonna do it on the floor. All right, ready? Hands on the sides, and you're just bringing those knees in. We're going. So if you've got the bench, use that bench. If you don't, the floor is fine. Just make sure you have a towel or something to protect your spine. All right, exhale as those knees come up towards you, and inhale on the way down. You've got this, team. Let's go. Let's see those reverse crunches. Good, you got this. Keep moving. And remember, it's okay to take a break, so if you need to take a breather, grab some water, definitely do so, and then hop back right in when you're ready. Good job. Keep going, team. You're doing awesome. We're just working a little bit of the core. We've already worked the calves, all of the legs. We're working up the body slowly. Good job. All right, we're almost there. Let's do one more one. Let's hold this one at the top. Hold and release. Great job. We're not done with the core. We're going to do another one. We're going to do mountain climbers. So if you have a bench, I want you to use the bench. If not, I'll show you the floor version afterwards. So on the bench, you're simply gonna place your arms, you're gonna start in a plank position, and you're gonna bring one knee in at a time, okay? So this is what it looks like on the bench. You're at home, no problem. You're just gonna start on the floor, same exact thing. Okay, you can also slow these down if you need to. You can also add a tap and rest the foot in between, all right? Keep going, that clock's running. Good job. Really firing up those core muscles. Think about keeping that belly button sucked in. Make sure those shoulders stay rounded. You've got this. We're burning together. Good job, team. Keep it up. All right. You've got this. Keep going. And remember, you can slow it down if you need to, or if you want, keep going as fast as you can. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. Almost there. Good job. All right, we're really gonna push through the end. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome job. Let's take a second and let's catch our breath. Let's take a nice breath in and exhale. One more. Nice big breath. Reach those arms up and exhale. Whew. Bring it back down. All right, we've worked the legs, we've worked the core. Now we're gonna work the chest. So for our chest, if you have a bench, we're gonna do our close grip chest press on the bench. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down. Feet are gonna be up, shoulders nice together. Our weights are gonna be touching, and we're just gonna be pressing up. Don't let those shoulders roll forward, and you're gonna come back down. Okay, so it's a small range of motion. Make sure you keep those shoulders back. All right, so if you're on the bench, I want you to keep going. If you don't have the bench, no problem. You can do the same exact thing on the floor. Shoulders back, feet together, pressing upwards and down. All right, keep going. Guys, if you don't have the weight, you're gonna press those hands together, keep them pressed, and do the same exact motion, okay? Really think about the area, think about those chest muscles as you're pressing up and coming back down. All right, clock's going. Keep chest pressing. We're in this together, team. Good. You guys are already halfway through this exercise. Hang in there. Keep going. Focus on your breathing. You're gonna exhale as you come up. Inhale on the way down. And if you need to take a second, set those shoulders back. Definitely do so. You don't want them rolling forward. Good job. And it doesn't matter what version you're doing. These are all gonna work your chest. All right, last one. Press and release. Great job. So now that we work the chest, we're gonna work the back. So for our back, we're gonna do a bent over row. So if you have the bench, we're gonna use the bench. If not, you can use a chair at home. Just make sure that it's sturdy. So we're gonna start by hooking our right foot on the end of the bench. We're going to make a tabletop position. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring that weight up towards your armpit, keep the elbow tucked in, and bring it back down, okay? This is working our back or where our lats are. All right. Now it is also really easy to let that shoulder kind of drop down, trying to keep it neutral, okay? Because everything in our life brings that shoulder forward. We want to keep it nice and back and in a neutral position. So keep that elbow tucked in. I know you're going to fight it. That elbow is going to want to come out to the side like that. Try to fight it. Keep it tucked in, okay? You can also do it without weight. You can do the same exact thing. Just really focus on the areas you're working. All right. And we're gonna switch sides, same exact thing, just on the other side. All right, tabletop position. Bring that weight up towards your armpit and bring it back down, okay? Exhale as you're coming up. Inhale as you bring it back down towards that starting position. You've got this. You're doing great. I know you are. Keep going, keep moving. Even if it's for a minute, it still counts. Great job, team. Hang in there with me. And then we're gonna move to the biceps. All right, let's gently bring this one down and relax. All right, so now we've worked the legs, we've worked the core, we've worked the chest and the back. Let's get a little bicep work in there. So we're gonna do some hammer curls. We're gonna start feet shoulder width apart, shoulders nice and back, core engaged, and we aren't gonna rotate the dumbbells. We're just gonna bring them straight up into a curl and back down. All right, you guys ready? And go. All right, you can do 2 at a time, or you can alternate. All right, and then remember, if you don't have those dumbbells, you can also use soup cans, water bottles, books, or just leave the weight out and just slow the movement down and focus on those body parts that you're working, okay? Make sure you leave a little bend in those knees, never lock them out. Shoulders nice and back, elbows tucked into the side. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. You're doing great, keep moving. You've got this. We're doing great. Good job, team. Let's do this. All right, you feeling that burn yet? I sure am feeling it. I hope you're feeling it too. All right, one last one. Really hold this one at the top and bring it down. Great job. We're gonna move to an overhead tricep extension. So we're gonna use only one dumbbell. We're gonna carefully bring this up overhead. Keep your elbows tucked in towards the sides of your head. And you're only coming down to 90 degrees and you're extending back up, okay? Now, if you don't have any weight, no problem. All you gotta do is put your fingertips together and you're gonna do the same exact motion, all right? You gotta press those fingertips together. That's gonna help you engage those triceps, all right? So if you got the weight, grab the weight. If not, fingertips together, clock's going. Let's work those triceps. Good, and those elbows are gonna wanna wander out. Keep them tucked in. Great job, team. Sometimes you gotta fight it. You gotta consciously think about it. That's okay. It's all about progress, okay? Good job. I'm gonna join you if you have the weight, just so you can see what it is with the weight again. 90 degrees, back up. Same exact thing, just you have the weight in between your hands instead of those fingertips. Exhale as you come up, inhale on the way down. You're doing great. You've got this. Keep moving. Good job. Hang in there. And remember, you can slow it down or speed it up. You just don't want to be whipping the weight back and forth. Nice, smooth, controlled motions. You control the weight. All right, last one. And bring it down. Great job. All right, we're not done. So we've done the back, we've done the chest, we've done the core, we've done the legs, we've done the biceps and triceps, but we got to work those shoulders. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a curl to overhead press. So what we're going to do is we're going to curl the weights up. We're going to bring it out so elbows are 90 degrees. We're going to press up overhead and bring it back down. Bring the weights in, hammer curl on the way down, and then repeat, okay? Now, if you don't have weights, you're going to do the same exact motions, just without the weights, okay? Same exact thing. It might take a little while for you to start to feel that fatigue, but if you just keep going, eventually you will feel it, all right? You don't always need the weights. Just slow down the motions and think about the body parts that you're using. Little mind to muscle connection, all right? Great job. You've got this. All right, so we're curling up, elbows out to 90 degrees, pressing up overhead, bringing it back down slowly, bringing the weights in, hammer curl on the way down. You've got this. Keep moving. Let's see those presses. Good. So we're getting those shoulders as we press those weights up overhead. Good job. You're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep going. We're almost there. And then we're going to cool it down. All right, last one. Ready? Press. Bring it in. And release. Great job. All right, now it's super important to stretch after your workouts as well. So we're going to start with a hands behind head chest stretch. So we're going to put our fingertips on the side of our head. And we're just going to bring those elbows back just until you feel tension across the chest. And we're going to hold for 20, okay? Now stretching after your workout will return your muscles back to resting length. It will also increase blood flow to your muscles and it will aid in muscle recovery. So it's super important to stretch after as well as before. All right, almost done. We're going to gently release. And now we're going to do a cow face pose. So we're going to take one arm on top, one under, and we're going to try to hold if you can. If not, just go as far as you can and hold it right there, okay? So you're going to feel this stretch out a little the anterior deltoid and in the rotator cuff of that arm that's on the upside, okay? So we're just holding as far as you can. Good job. And we're going to very gently release, kind of wiggle it out, switch sides. And remember, you don't have to touch. Just go until you feel that tension. Go as far as you can. You can also take a towel and hold a towel in between and kind of inch your hands together. Anyway, just to get a little bit of tension. Great job, guys. We're just stretching it out. That way you feel great at the end of this. All right, let's gently release. Kind of wiggle those shoulders out. We're going to do a standing quad, so hold on for support if you need to. We're just going to bring up that right leg. We're going to bring that heel to our butt, and we're just holding. So we're stretching out that quadricep And again, if you get a little wobbly, try that fingertip trick, place it on your belly button, or you can focus on a fixed point and then just kind of concentrate and relax. Great job. You're doing awesome. We're almost done. A few more seconds. And gently, gently release. All right, let's get that other side up there. All right, definitely hold on for support if you need to. If not, belly button trick. Good. And holding. Stretching after your workout will also reduce the amount of tightness that you have, and it can reduce the amount of soreness, okay? So you have up to 45 minutes after you finish a workout to get that stretch in. So make sure you stretch. All right, we're gonna gently, gently release this down. And now we're gonna do a seated torso rotation. So you can do this on the bench or on the floor. So we're gonna start with our left leg straight. We're gonna bring our right one over the left leg. We're gonna put our left elbow on the right knee and we're gonna twist away, okay? This looks the exact same on the floor, or if you have the bench, you can do it on the bench. Just make sure that you're stable and sturdy. So you'll feel the stretch along the torso, a little bit of the hip and glute also. Great job. All right, we're gonna gently release. Let's switch sides. So we'll have our right leg be the straight one. We're gonna bend our left one over, right elbow on the left knee, and twist away. Try not to let yourself slouch. Really keep those shoulders up, chest up. And keep breathing, keep relaxing. Try to enjoy the stretches. I know everybody thinks it's such a chore, but if you can really kind of get into it and enjoy the feeling, it'll make it a lot better. All right. And we're gonna gently, gently release this stretch. Great job. We're gonna do a seated figure four. So we're gonna start in a seated position. We're gonna start by taking our right leg. We're gonna cross the right ankle over the left quad. And then what you're gonna do from here is you're just gonna simply lean forward just until you feel the tightness on that right side where the hip and the side of the glutes are, okay? And we're just hanging out right here. Good job, team. It feels so good to stretch, especially after a great workout. I'm so proud of all of you. You got a few more stretches in there. That way you feel nice and relaxed at the end of this. All right, we're gonna gently, gently bring it up and let's switch sides. So we're gonna take the left foot or ankle, cross it over the right quad, and then you're just going to lean forward. And you don't have to go as far as I'm going. If you bring your foot up and that's tension enough for you, just hang out right there, okay? We're not forcing it. We're going just until we feel tension and holding. All right, you've got this. Few more seconds. Hang in there with me. All right, we're gonna gently, gently release. Now we're gonna do a seated hamstring stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right leg, we're gonna extend it out, and then we're just gonna reach down that leg just until you feel that tension in the back of the leg, and we're gonna hold it right there, okay? Now you can also do the same exact thing on the floor. You'll just be seated on the floor and your leg will be straight on the floor instead of coming off of the bench. All right, almost done. And we're going to gently release. Let's switch sides. I'm going to show you the floor version. So you're just going to tuck that foot in and extend the left leg straight out and reach for that foot. If you can't touch it, don't worry. Just go as far as you can, just until you feel the tension down the back of the leg. Hold it right there. All right, we're almost done. Great job. All right, guys, we're going to stand up. We got one last stretch. We're going to do a standing calf stretch. So let's start with our right foot. We're going to put our right heel out, toe pointed up towards the ceiling, and you're just going to lean down just until you feel that tension right there in the calf, okay? And again, this is a time where you could hold onto something for support, like a bench or, just something sturdy, or try holding onto that leg. That'll give you a little bit of extra support as well. Great job. All right, we are going to gently, gently release. We'll switch sides. So left heel, toe up, and lean down that leg. You're doing great, team. This is our last stretch. Let's make it count. Oh, I'm feeling this one already. Good job. You're doing awesome. Hang out there with me. Just try to relax. And we're almost done. All right, and gently release. Great job, everyone. That was so awesome. Way to stick it out with me to the very end. Now remember, 2021 is all about moving, and our trainers and staff members are here to help you with just that. Make sure you keep tuning in with us Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook Live for more workouts. And don't forget to check out the Planet Fitness mobile app for even more ways to keep moving. I'll see you next time.